Okay, I'm going to keep it there. I don't know if y'all can see me or not, but I'm just going to keep it there. The lighting was better before, the way that I had it before, but for some reason now, it just looks dark. I don't know what's up with that, but it is what it is. So, I'm waiting for a friend of mine to pull up. Michael, I am live now, so pull up. The conversation that me and him is going to have today is about men, of course, because y'all know that's what I'm on. And if y'all didn't see my last video that I did regarding men and how men treat women, then you can always see that. And this is just going to be the continuation, because I said that I was going to do a part 2. First thing I want to know is, since men likes to talk about women so much, I need to know what it is that men want from women. Since y'all seem to know it all, and since y'all seem to want to talk about women all the time, I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me what it is that men want out of women. The things that I see that what women already give men is we give men our attention, meaning we listen to what it is that men have on their mind or what they're going through. We cook for men or the family if you have children by that man. We clean the house. We take care of the household. We make sure the man is okay sexually. And in most cases, or a lot of cases, women do work as well. So, being that said, I would like to know, because men now is saying that women have to bring something to the table. So out of those things that I have mentioned, I'm trying to see what else is it that women has to bring to the table, because I thought that wasn't enough. I thought that was a heck of a lot. Women don't ask much from men other than love, loyalty, and respect. And that should come across the board. So that's not really nothing too much that's special, right? So women bring all of these things to the table, but yet and still men are not satisfied. And I want to know, what is it that y'all really want to, so that y'all can be satisfied and happy? Now, I don't want to hear nothing about the women need to stop talking, they need to shut up and listen and all of that. No, that's the problem. See, the problem is, that is what women do. They don't talk. They listen more, meaning that they have no voice. What you basically doing is telling that woman that she doesn't have a voice. It's like what you guys say goes. So, being that said, a woman is supposed to listen to everything that you say, because now you have a voice, but she doesn't. And that's not equality, okay? That is unbalanced, and it brings unbalance to a relationship or to a marriage or whatever, how you guys are intertwined with each other. Hi, Brother Michael. Let me see. I cannot see for nothing. Hi, Brother Michael. Are you coming on, or when are you going to come on? Let me know. Are you coming on now, or what? So, being that said, and I forgot what my place, but anyway, I'm going to keep moving forward. Women has a lot on her plate. Now, one thing that I see that men do, which is not a lot, which is go to work. So, when y'all go to work, right, and you come home, everything is taken care of for you. So if everything is taken care of for you, I need to know, why are y'all still complaining? What is it? What is it about black women that you black men don't like? What is it? Well, Brother Michael, just let me know you want to come up. What is it about black women that keep black men talking so bad and so harsh about black women? I've always known for black women to take up for black men from the hands of time. I've always known black women to be on the battlefield before most of these men. I have seen men, believe it or not, I've seen this stuff, that men would tell a chick to go and fight for him. And that's whether as a female or a dude. So, if you ask me, I think women have every right today to talk about men and their behavior, because it's out of it's just crazy, and men today are not being men. They're not being held accountable for anything, and it's getting worse, in my opinion. Again, I don't see that much that men do. I still need to understand. I need for somebody to explain to me, what is it that you men want? What is it when you say women need to bring something to the table? What is it? Because she's bringing everything she can possibly bring. And you have a lot of women today that are working just as much as men. So what is it? See, these kind of behaviors, when I hear things like this from men, you sound very, very weak to me. Because if a woman has to take care of the man, and she has to take care of the household, right? Then what do that woman need that man for? What is it? Because she's pretty much superwoman as it is. And now that she's working on top of that, bringing more to the table, then what is the man role? See, this is a contradiction. Either you want to be a man and be a silverback gorilla and beat on your old monkey chest and take care of the household, or do you want the woman to bring more to the table, which would mean that she has to work as well? You want to be a man, or do you want to be a bitch? I'm just saying. Because if a woman is bringing all that is to the table, technically she don't need you. Technically she can pretty much be just like men, meaning that if she wants to sleep with someone, she can do that and kick you out. Bye. Because at that point, that's the only thing she would need you for, or would want you for, if that was the case. Right? So, I can see what men need women for, and that's to cater to them and to do what it is that they tell them to do, and that's really basically it. I understand when women say that they can do bad all by themselves, and they can. They can do bad all by themselves, and they can do good all by themselves. Think about it. They're bringing everything else to the table anyway, so why not? Where's the balance here? Is what I need to know. Oh boy, you watching me. Oh boy. Hey Warren. Hi Mr. Ross. How are you? Hi lovely Aquarius. How are you? So yeah, men, they don't listen to women. With women, because women have feelings too. They have things on their mind. They go through a lot when it comes to taking care of the household, taking care of kids if you have any, or taking care of that man, whichever way that goes. But for some reason, men, they don't want to listen to what women have to say at all. When women get to talking, the men feels that all that woman is doing is complaining. That's not the case. Women has feelings too, and they go through a lot during the course of the day, and they just want to talk about it. We sit here and we listen to you. We are very, very in tune when men are talking, when they are speaking. We're like tunnel vision in of what it is that you're saying. But for some reason, men tends to shove off women when they're speaking, and it's like they're doing mind games, or they're being what you call it, there's a word that I'm looking for, and I'll figure it out in a minute. But it's like women don't have no purpose. They have no reason to be speaking. They only supposed to be speaking when spoken to, and even in that case, they're very short and very limited when they are speaking. There's a lot going on with you men, and I'm gonna need you men to get it together, because you're all messed up. You're completely messed up, and there's nothing about, now am I talking about every single man on this planet Earth? No. But I'm speaking of a mass majority of men on this planet Earth. Yes. If I have to give a percentage of men that I see and feel that needs a lot of work, and just need to get it together, you know, I would say the percentage, I would say about, and I ain't gonna lie, I would say about 96 to 98% of black men today are messed up. I'm also hearing this thing about men now is beginning to say that they have what you call it? I don't know why I'm tongue tied today. It's not PTSD. It's another word that I'm looking for. Tag on it, and I had it at the tip of my tongue. What it was? Mental health. That's it. Now all of a sudden, men have mental health issues. Now my question is, what mental health do you have? If the woman is doing everything, right? As if taking care of the kids in the household, taking care of you too and your needs is not a job by itself, we're going to pile on top of women working as well as doing all of this too. So I need to know, what kind of mental health do you men need? And please don't give me that men can express their feelings. Well, according to you men, you don't even allow women to express their feelings because you don't want to hear it, because according to you, they're whining and they're complaining and they need to shut their mouth and just do what you tell them to do. So I need to know, I need somebody to tell me, what kind of mental health do you men need? I need some answers. Because when I ask men some of these questions, I get a duh. I'm sick of hearing that duh. I need answers. You know why men go duh? Because you really don't have no answer. You really don't have no excuse. Again, you don't want to hold yourself accountable for the fuck shit that you do or do not do. And another thing is, when women, let me tell you something, a woman that just ain't gonna just go out and just cheat on a man just because. I'm talking about a real woman or a lady. More so a lady, because a woman, she can be all over the place. But a lady, she's not gonna just go out and just sleep with someone or cheat behind your back or because. There has to be something within that man or within that household that is incorrect, that is wrong. And no matter how much the woman tried to correct the man to correct himself, it never gets corrected. Or it would get corrected, it'll work for a second and it's gone the next. This is chaotic. This is chaotic. And Men need to get themselves together. One thing I do know is that men knows when he has a woman that is wife material. He knows when he approached this woman that this woman is a good woman. He knows. But this is the thing. You men get what you bargain for. If you're going out for these women all because they have a body, then that's what you're going to get. That's what your relationship is going to be based upon. That is what your marriage is going to be based upon. That's it. That's the only build that you have. Everything else is just blah. It's just like you're just going with the flow. That's not what's going to make a stable relationship. It's not going to last. Eventually, somewhere along the line, it is going to end. And a lot of it doesn't end well. And this is how a lot of women, a lot of black women, now I'm telling y'all, I'm only focusing on black women right now. Because this is a problem amongst the black men. They have a problem with black women. And I'm hearing this so much all over the place, and it's heartening to hear. It's sad because what you black men doing as well, you're tainting the race, the black race. You're making the black race go extinct when you're into mingling with other races of people. Is what you're doing, right? So, hi Angie. Hi, sister Anisha. I love you. So yeah, this is it needs to be corrected in women. Let me talk to y'all for a second. Let me talk to the women right quick. This is about men, but I want to talk to you women right quick, right? Women are the only ones that can put a stop to what men do. Let me say that again. Women are the only ones that can really stop what these men do. How? Many ways. How about twerking all over the place? I even see women twerking at kids' parties. That is so unacceptable. But keyword what I said, women, not ladies. See, they're women. They're not ladies. Because ladies don't conduct themselves like this at all. Let alone twerking at children's parties. Let alone twerking in public. Being out in the streets, on the sidewalk, they're twerking. All kinds of stuff. It's just one thing. Another thing, the way that you dress, a lot of times says a lot about you too. See, because you got to understand, the way that you dress, right, with the women today, it's showing more of their figure. And this is what men are looking at. Again, here we go. If you are here trying to attract these men by your figure, then that's exactly what you're going to get out of that man and nothing less. I mean, nothing more than that. He is going to treat you exactly how you treat yourself. If you treat yourself with dignity and respect, that man has no choice but to respect you, or he going to get the fuck on. Excuse my language. But that's just what it is. Don't be so thirsty for a man just because that man is not paying you no attention. That means he's not for you. Let him go. Because technically in the end, either you're going to find yourself being abused mentally, or you're going to find yourself being cheated on, or you're going to find yourself getting your ass whooped by that man. And for most cases, for what I see, because I be following the true crimes and stuff like that, a lot of black women are turning up dead. And guess who's killing them? The black man. Now, I'm telling y'all need to listen to what I'm saying to you. This is not good. Women, you need to change your ways and your actions. Because you're the only one that can put a stop to most of this stuff. Stop. He said, I'm beautiful. He said, I'm so pretty, so I'm going to give him some. I love him. What? You don't think you're beautiful enough? You don't think that you are worthy to yourself? You have to get validation from a man for you to know your own worth. There's a problem here. That's a problem. But I'm going to get off the woman for a minute, because I'm going to do another video, and that's going to be about the women. But right now, I'm not on the women. I'm on you niggas' heads. I'm on y'all head. Because y'all are the head, right? You're the king that's supposed to sit on the throne, right? You're the one that's supposed to make everything happen, right? You're the one that talking about, oh, I'm a man. You better talk to me and treat me like a man. Really? Now, I don't see any worth in you being a man or being crowned as king. Nowhere. I don't. I need for somebody, you men, to explain to me, why do y'all behave? Listen, I think if it was ruled that men can have as many women as they want, there would be no marriage at all. It will be simply be strictly just women. It's like almost like back in the day when men just can just go outside and just reach for a woman, and just all kind of women, just all over the place. Just he's able to just get a woman. Then there wouldn't be no marriage. Oh, and speaking of marriage, let me ask y'all this too. Why is it that people are treating marriage, and I also hear people say, marriage is not a marriage, it's a contract. I need to know what's up with that. Now marriages don't mean anything. It's just a contract. Meaning, you're in it for a reason, you're not in it for love. And most of the time when you're in it for a reason, it's basically money. For what someone can give them. It has nothing to do with love anymore. And this is why a lot of you are fucked up in the game as well. This is why there's a lot of baby mamas. This is why there's a lot of black men missing in the mist, because they have babies all over the place. Again, no accountability for their actions. But yet they would say, they would get mad at the woman and blame the woman that the woman put them on child support. Well, I need to ask you a question. Why are you on child support? If you was taking care of your kids like you supposed to, and you go to court and you fight for your children, whether to have them or to have joint custody, you wouldn't be on no child support. Why are you on child support? But then again, if a woman put you on child support, you got what you deserve. You got what you bargained for. Why? Because you got a woman. You didn't get a lady. You got a chick that's out there doing whatever. You probably got that baby mama because she was at a club twerking. You probably got that baby mama because you was able to sleep with her within the same day or two. So therefore you got what you deserve. That's what you bought. You bought a baby mama. You bought that. So then you gotta deal with it. And another thing, when men are put on child support, you ever notice they don't take care of their kids? They don't come and get their kids. They don't come and get their kids. They don't buy nothing for their kids. On the outside of that, the first thing that they say is, go to your mama. I paid my child support. Right? There's a lot of things that's wrong with you men. And there's a reason why a lot of women today are not even being bothered with you black men, because they're sick of it. I'm sick of seeing it. I really am. I understand, and I see why a lot of black women now, today, is going over to the other side and expanding their options. And when I seen the men, right? When I seen the men called passport bros, when I seen them buying passports, talking about they don't want no black woman from America, they want other races of women from, you know, overseas or whatever, because they feel that they are more trophies. Well, I can see why you say that, because black men here in America done dog black women out for so long. Y'all done dogged them out for so long. You done broke these women down so much to the point where as though they have no self-worth. You men did that. Yes, these women need to be held accountable again because they allowed it. But we also know women are nurturers, and we are the ones that has the emotional attachment and feeling. And these men know what they are doing wrong when they're doing these things to these women. And not only that, a lot of men is not even being honest when they meet these women. If you want to date a woman, let her know, listen, I just want to date. I'm not into a relationship right now, you know, but I think you're fine, whatever you need to say to get the chick. Let her then decide if she still want to deal with you or not. I think that doing it this way would eliminate a lot of baby mamas. Because if you put a lot of this stuff on the table for women, I just want to sleep with you type of thing, because that's basically what you're saying, because you don't want to be married and you don't want to be in a relationship, right? So if you put that on the table, most of the time that woman, she's not going to want to deal with you at all. At all. And that's how I see that. Right? But like I said, a lot of you men, man, I really do hate to see this, because at the end of the day, I'm a black woman, right? I don't date on the outside of my race. I never will. I never did. But at the same token, a lot of you black men is not worthy. I'm sorry. Not sorry. You're not worthy at all. You may be worthy to these women. Again, they're women, they're not ladies. But for me, they're not even worth my time. I won't waste my time on you. A lot of you men, I wouldn't waste my time on you. At all. And this is why when I'm out and about, or wherever I may be, or whatever, you know, I just pass you by as if I don't even see you. Because I already know, don't say hi. You can say hi, but don't stop me. Don't say nothing else, because I just might black out on you. And I don't think you're ready for that. Because I would tear a lot of you men down. I just would. And I don't mean like embarrass you out in public or wherever the case may be. What I mean by tear you men down, I will ask you so many questions you wouldn't even, it's going to make your head spin, because you're not going to be in my space. You're not going to be on my level. Okay? You're not. You're not going to be able to handle my intellect with the questions that I had to ask you. Because I know all you want to give me is bull crap. You're going to run all the way around the tree. See, because the woman, da-da-da. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. No, I want to hear what it is that you as a man do. And why you do what you do to black women. What is your purpose here on this planet Earth? What is your purpose as a black man? What is it? I need to know. Because if you're here to just sleep with this and that and the other, you need to let that be known. You need to let that be known. This is crazy. This somewhere along the line, this got to stop. Yeah, the eye of attraction. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if both parties are losing respect, again, why is that? Because everything starts from the foundation, which is the man. Everything starts from that man. If a man is a good leader, that woman will follow. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. If a man is a leader, that lady will follow. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm just saying. If there's a good man within the home, it's more likely than none that that woman is going to stick and stay right there with that man by his side. Let me say this too. There is no king without a queen. Let me say this again. There is no king without a queen. Okay? All of this that I hear that a woman is supposed to walk behind a man is bullshit. The king and the queen sits side by side each other. You will not barely see, and if we're going to go by fairy tales or whatever, you barely won't see a king without that queen. A man got to always have that woman by his side for many reasons. Why? He needs that woman for balance. A woman is the balance. Correction. A lady, because only a lady can be a queen. A woman can't be a queen. A woman is a woman. But a lady who conducts herself as a lady, she talks, she walks, she moves like a lady, she dresses like a lady, that's a queen. A queen is not twerking and doing all this other stuff. A queen is not all up in somebody's man's face, okay? That's not a queen. A queen is not all out here and about smoking blunts and all of that. That is not a queen. It's just not. In my opinion. I'm just saying. You women needs to pick better. Y'all need to pick better. Again, only you can stop stuff, because the man is going to get away with whatever that woman allows him to get away with, as long as he can get away with it. Do y'all not understand that? Men, I need for y'all, well, first of all, y'all got to tell me what it is that y'all want. But anyway, I want to add this though. Y'all men need to stop thinking with the other side of the head and really get in tune with these females or these women. You need to get in tune. You need to take the time out. Stop wanting to sleep with these women so bad. I know y'all want to say that this is in your nature, but this is the thing. Y'all act like that you are the only one that likes sex. Women like it too. You're not the only one. So that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. Y'all need to take the time out and get to know that woman. If you want a family or a stable relationship. If you don't want this kind of stuff, put that on the table and let it be known to the women that you're dealing with, so that they would know. It is not right, and it is unfair to that woman to pour her heart to you, to give you everything that you desire or want, only for her to find out in the end or somewhere along the line that you're not even into her like she was into you. It's very heartening for a woman to find out later on that that man is cheating on her, or to find out in the end that he really isn't into her. After all of this that this woman has done for you, after all this time that this woman has been by your side. I need for you guys to put this on the table up front. Don't let things get so bad. Don't let things go on for so long. And then you turn around and you hurt the one woman that has always had your back, that was always there for you. For what? For some trick out here in the street? And what I mean by trick, I don't mean literally like she got on stilettos heels with a skirt shirt and just out there, selling pom pom. What I mean by that is that you men are so in tune with a woman's silhouette that you're blind. You let real ladies go just to have these bad kind of sexual y'all know what I'm saying, right? Y'all know what I'm saying when I'm saying this. And you're just plain blindsided. And you just let that lady that was true to you, that gave you her all, you let her go for your bullshit. For one hot moment, or whatever the case may be, or many hot moments, but at some point that will end. And when that ends, that's when you men realize, damn, I fucked up. I had a good woman. I had a wife. I had kids. I had a family. And I let that go for this. But by then it's too late, because now you know what's going to happen, being that you don't have that one lady that had your back all the time. What ends up happening is now you just got to keep it going. Now you're just out there wilding out, right? Because now, right, you can't find that same woman, that good woman or lady that you have. You can't find another like that. And you know it. You know it. You know it before you go out here tricking and doing all kinds of stuff. Y'all know it. But yet and still, you men think that you can get away with stuff. At some point, a woman is going to get sick and tired of it. And you know what they say, because men say it too. When a woman is done, she's done. When a woman is tired, she's tired. So I need for somebody to please explain to me, one of you men, what is it that y'all really want from women? What is it that turns your stomach so bad about black women? What is it? I need to know. See, I can sit here, right, and I can really go in, but I'm not going to. Because by me going in, it's not going to get the answers for me, right? Because I'm more so trying to get into a man's mind and see where the man is really coming from. I need to understand what it is that you men want and need. Because right now, if I have to go by what I see that y'all men want, is just the only thing you want is pum pum. That's it. Lots and lots and lots of pum pum. You want that to rain down on you, right? You want this woman, that woman, that woman. You even want your sister. I mean, that your girlfriend's sister. That's how deep this goes. And it's sad. And don't tell me this don't happen, because this happens all the time. I hear stories, you know, that the guy that's married was in a bed with his wife's sister. What? Man, listen. Somebody needs to explain this to me. I want some answers before I really start tripping on you men. I'm going to give y'all the opportunity. I'm trying my best to give you men an opportunity to explain this to me before I go in. I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'm not going to go in tonight. But if I have to come back on this thing without no answers, Sister Soldier going to go in. It ain't going to be pretty. It ain't going to be nice. I'm just saying. Help me, help you. or I'm going to help you for you. This is our ancestors, as if they didn't fight enough. Our ancestors, since people want to talk about our ancestors and this and that and the other, whatever. Do you not understand what mindset they were? Do you not understand how heartbroken they would be to see us as black people doing this to each other? As if they didn't fight enough. And here it is, black people out here just all doing all kinds of fuckery. Being straight up niggas. Niggers, rather. Y'all have no morals. You're not family oriented. Black people are builders. I don't see no black men really building. What are y'all building? You're not even building a wholesome family. You find a way to tear that up. What are y'all building? What are you doing? Nothing. You're doing nothing but playing like kids. And then for the men that is doing something, when you get a little piece of something like a house or a car, what you do is you tear down the next man. Oh, let me see your house. You don't have a house. What kind of car you drive? Oh, I got such and such. You don't have the kind of car that I drive, nigga. You ain't doing nothing with that, my nigga. Y'all tearing each other down. All because one house is bigger than the other. All because one car costs more than the other. So you want to tear down the next nigga. Instead of building him up. Showing him how to get to where you are. You want to tear him down. And y'all men, right? It's all about brotherhood, right? The only thing that you brothers got is that you men, you definitely stay on code. Women, y'all don't stay on code. Y'all don't stay on code, and I need for y'all to get it together. But y'all men, y'all definitely stay on code. Y'all definitely would take up for each other. Women, they just want to scratch their eyes out and try to get with their friend's man and all that other stuff. Women are not on code. At all. But you men aren't. You men definitely are on code. But that's all y'all got. That's all you got. I need more. I need to see more. Explain to me, what is your purpose of being here on this planet Earth? What is your purpose? This is crazy. I'm blind as a bat. Hi, Miss Michelle. Good to see you. So for the black men that have self-worth, for the black men that out there boots on the ground and is taking care of his family, is a family man, is building, shout out to you. But here's the thing. I'm going to need you to get with these men. I'm going to need these men to check these men. Oh, while I'm on it, let me say this to them. Something behind you. For you men are so in tune to want to check women, I'm going to need for you men to start checking these men. Women is doing what women do, which is wear makeup, plain hair, you know. They're into women's stuff. But however, you have men out here that's supposed to be men that are turning themselves into women. How do you men let that go by y'all like that? How? Where are all the strong men Where are all the strong men to handle this situation? Beat on your gorilla silverback monkey chest, right? And do something about it and stay out of women's business. Because Y'all have a lady and you don't even know what to do with her. You don't even know how to treat her. So how about you start with the men first? Because, like I said, majority of you men are bitch made. And I don't apologize for that. I meant what I said. Majority of you men are bitch made. And I'm going to need you to get together. You're weak. Should I say that? Should I change that into you're weak? You men are weak. Again, I'm not talking about every single man on this planet Earth. But I am talking about a mass majority of you men. I am talking about 96 to 98% of you black men are weak. You would bow down to other races of men, but you would tear down your own kind. I need for somebody to please make this make sense. Because it doesn't. I'm just saying, you know. I can't see y'all. Hi Marilyn, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Cursed them out. I'm just so sick of how these men are moving today. They're not men, but they expect for women to follow them. They expect for women to listen to them when they're not even leaders. How does this make sense? You have to be a leader in order for a woman to follow suit. You know what I'm saying? If a man is raggedy, you're going to have a raggedy woman. That's just how that goes. You know? These men, it's just heartening these men to get these ladies, these beautiful ladies, these women that are actually queens, and they just treat them like shit. Like nothing. And why? Why is that? Let me say this too, and then I'm going to go. What I did notice is, like I said, I do a lot of research, so I'm only going by the research that I do. And I go by for what I do see visually, right? And what I've come across is that black men, when they marry a black woman, or when they have kids by a black woman, now she has become a baby mama, he doesn't make sure that that woman and his kids is okay. He leaves them high and dry. If a woman tried to take him to court to get anything, you know, if, in this case, if they're married or whatever, he would try to not leave that woman with nothing at all. But when I see black women marrying other races of men, when something happens and they're no longer together, those other races of men make sure that that black woman is taken care of, even the kids. I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to need y'all to process that. Why is that? Why is it that a man would tell a black woman, F you, get the F on, I'm not taking care of you, I'm not giving you shit? Unless it is a mixed chick or a chick other than a black woman. He would help her though. He would make sure she's okay. The black man will make sure that she's okay. But you got to be a mixed race, or you got to be something other. You can't be a straight up black woman. That black man, when he leave you, he's not giving you shit. He's not leaving you with nothing. Okay? But when a black woman gets with a white man or Asian or whatever, those men tend to make sure that that woman and his kids are being taken care of. And I'm going to leave y'all at that. So I think I said enough. This was the part 2 because I did part 1 already. And knowing me, I always got something to say because I always have questions. And I like these kind of conversations because this is what's tearing down the black race as a whole. Okay, and it needs to be, in my opinion, it needs to be dealt with. It needs to be said, but more so, these black men needs to be checked. If anything, these black men needs to be checked, because these black women are becoming baby mamas. These black women are turning up, being abused mentally and physically by men, black men, and these black women are turning up dead by black men more so than any other race. Do your research and you'll find out. Again, I do a lot of research when it comes to crime, when it comes to black people. So, I'm gonna go now. My hand hurt. My hands is swollen. I don't know if y'all can see it, but my hand is swollen. And I gotta put some ice on it and things like that. So, until next time, y'all, everybody be safe and have a good night, and I will be seeing you guys again soon. Bye.